Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Leo. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I just have a couple of quick announcements. So at the beginning of the year, I changed my channel a little bit. So now you're going to see Leo Zodiac reading, which is what this is. Then you're going to see Leo love reading, and that's for all the Leos that are single and looking for love. Then you'll see Leo money and career, and I haven't released that yet. That's coming out next week. So you'll see the different changes in the channel. If there's not a lot of demand for it, I'm going to change my channel, but I've had a lot of people reach out to me and ask me to do that, so I am. You will also see a weekly energy forecast that comes out every Sunday. That is for all signs in general, so please watch that. And of course, Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday and I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen an episode, you can go to my YouTube channel and look at a previous episode, and it'll give you an idea what to expect. It is by donation, and people submit their questions in advance through PayPal and now Venmo. I've just added that. And you can also do it live through PayPal, Venmo. You can do Super Chat, but they take 40%, YouTube does. So I always ask that you do Venmo or PayPal. All right. That being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for you. So let's see what the universe wants to tell Leo today. We've got the Ace of Swords, a gift and blessing from the universe. We've got the King of Pentacles. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you know what this card is. This is the jackpot. This is in your present energy. So for me as a reader, I have my own unique relationship with every single deck. And in this deck, for me, this is the card to get. King of Pentacles with the Hermit. That's the Hermit character in this deck. And all four aces put together. That's what this card represents to me as your reader. And you just got that for your present energy. That's phenomenal. And I'll get into that. Then we have the Devil card. Don't be afraid of the Devil. That is going to be in your near future. Then we've got the Seven of Swords. We've got the Eight of Swords. We've got the Two of Swords. For your opportunity, we have the Ten of Wands. For your challenge, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a nice mixture of energy here for you. But that King of Pentacles, I mean, if you've ever had a session with me, you know when we're asking a yes or no question and I just have to pull one card and that card comes up, that's a loaded card. That means all kinds of phenomenal things are happening, and that is in your present energy. So let's start with your near future. We have a gift and blessing from the universe. We have the Ace of Swords. This is telling me that you've had a breakthrough in clarity. I think you've seen something for what it is, whatever that might be in different aspects of your life. This also tells me that you have a lot of truth coming in. Maybe you're standing in your truth now. Maybe you've been able to vocalize your truth. I do feel that a lot of communication is coming in. I think that it could even be victory and success in something that is surrounded by truth and communication. But whatever it is, it's a new beginning, and it's very positive for you in your recent past. And that's a carry through into your present energy. Remember, King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and all four aces. There's one ace right there. So now you have 5 aces in this reading. And these were the first 2 cards I pulled. So that's 5 aces. Leo. So here we have it. The King of Pentacles and the Hermit. So in your present energy, I just feel that you're very, very self-satisfied with the accomplishments that are around you, with your life in general. You're happy with the people. That's going to be your family, your friends, your coworkers right now. This could be your finances, your health, your wealth. It's like everything that's coming in. Maybe it's your housing situation, your location. I just feel like everything is kind of going good for you. The thing for me with this card is that you have to have the intelligence and the enlightenment to hold on to everything that you have. Some people piss it away, or they can't appreciate what they have until it's gone. This tells me for you to hold on to it. You've got that beautiful hermit energy. That's that dark night of the soul. That's that deep, wise old soul. You have the enlightenment to hold on and appreciate what you have. And that makes everything richer and grander. This is also all 4 aces. Aces are new beginnings. Okay, that tells me you've got the Ace of Swords, which you had right there in your recent past, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So, Ace of Swords, again, it's a doubling down on this type of clarity and truth that's coming in for you. This could be victory and success in something, in starting something, and maybe aligning something for you. Maybe it's a clearer way of thinking. It's communication also. I'm just feeling like maybe you're communicating yourself and what your desires are, and that could be part of a manifestation process. But you're definitely giving clarity. You're getting it and you're giving it. So it's a back and forth with either spirit or with the people around you, or, you know, maybe this type of, I'm getting like a manifestation, what you're trying to bring in. We also have the Ace of Wands. A new beginning, a passionate new beginning, but it's also out with the old, in with the new. So maybe it's an old way of thinking, maybe it's old people in your life, because people do have an expiration date, they do have a shelf life, and I know that might sound harsh to some people, but it's true. If you look at your life, some people come in for a couple of months, some people are there for years, some people you've known them ever since childhood. You know, or they just come in now and then they're with the second half of your life, whatever your life stage is. That's what people do, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But someone could come into your life for like a month or two and have a huge impact on the rest of your life. And then maybe they move and they go away. Maybe you are no longer in touch with them for whatever reason. You lose their number, whatever. But they made a big impression on you. It's that kind of energy that's coming through with that Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new. There's some kind of transition going on. Then we have the Ace of Cups, and that is you being in the flow of spirit. I do it like this because this is the mind, body, soul to source. You're in the flow. If you're manifesting, you're in the flow. If you want love, you're in the flow. If you're trying to manifest abundance and prosperity, you're in that flow, you're attracting it. And that's coming into me for this Ace of Cups. It could even be maybe you wanting a new beginning in love, and maybe in friendships with people. It's you, maybe a new relationship to source. Maybe you're coming back to source, maybe you strayed. But it's that having that flow, whatever it is that you're trying to attract. And then the fourth ace would be the Ace of Pentacles. That is a golden opportunity. It's traditionally the hand being presented with this beautiful gold pentacle. You're being presented with a beautiful new opportunity. It's there for you to seize. All the seeds that you've been planting are going to start to come into fruition. It's a new beginning for you. It's huge. That's your present energy. So you could really be self-actualizing and manifesting a lot in for yourself right now on a lot of different levels, because everything's always connected. I read organically, but that is an organic card saying like everything in your life could be changing right now. In your near future, we have the Devil. It is called the Liar in this deck. This is telling me that there might be somebody or something in your life. This could be a person, place, or thing that is telling you everything and anything you want to hear, excuse me, and that is allowing you to be led down the wrong path. Maybe there's something that you're addicted to. Maybe it's a person that you're addicted to, right? It's kind of like when you see people in a relationship, and maybe it's a toxic relationship, but yet you're addicted to it. You're not severing that bond. You're not cutting that tie. You're still allowing that type of toxicity to come into your life, and you're participating in it. I do feel that this could be a person, place, or thing for some of you, but there's something about, I feel like you're being led down a path. I think some of you know what's toxic for you, and others you don't quite know, or there's some attraction to what is toxic. It's kind of like someone that is an alcoholic or that does drugs, or let's just say cigarettes, anything like that. It's like, you know, it's not good for you, but you continue to do it because you're actually enjoying it, even though it's counterproductive. It's that kind of energy, whether you're able to see it or not. That is in your near future. So let's get some clarifiers and get more information on that. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the World card. The Sun card. Look at these cards for you. We've got the King of Wands. And the King of Swords. I'm laughing because I can't believe the cards that are coming out for you. Okay, so in a good way, we've got this Ace of Swords in your recent past being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So this is really telling me that you have a lot of blessings coming in. I feel that you are definitely connected to Source, and that is really one of your strengths. I feel that whether you are aware of it or not, I feel like you are getting divine downloads or maybe even ancestral downloads or more. And it's just about you really being in the flow. You are really being in that sense of alignment. I really feel like if you are trying to manifest something right now, it's really coming in. I feel with that first card that was pulled and then that King of Pentacles, that loaded card, there's something big that's coming in, and you've worked really hard to get there. This is the Queen of Pentacles, and she's worked so hard to be able to hold on to that pentacle, and she understands the value of it, of all the hard work that she's done. And this is also being in that very loving, nurturing environment and energy. Like I said, when you're manifesting, you need to be in the flow. You need to have that energy, and I feel like there's something that you're really able to manifest right now and to bring it into fruition. It's that sense of abundance and prosperity. You know, it's very tangible. It's something that's in this 3D world. So maybe it's a new career. Maybe it's a new friend, a new family member. Maybe it's having a baby. Maybe it is you starting your own business. Maybe it's working on your finances, your health, whatever it might be, a new pet. There's a lot of things in the 3D. Maybe it's retiring, moving, housing. You see what I'm saying? It's a big energy that's coming in for you. Then, and it could be a number of things, by the way. It's not just limited to one, because I feel that with this King of Pentacles, and I feel it anyways in the cards, that, you know, like let's say you move, well, that's a big opportunity. You move, that's a new job, that's new friends, because it's a new location, that's like new everything, right? And that's being, so that King of Pentacles is being clarified by the World and the Sun. Oh my God. So here we go. This is your place in the world. I think the world is your oyster right now. You just need to walk through this portal and seize the day. I think that whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is you've been manifesting in, this is your time, Leo. I have to say, ever since we left Scorpio season in October, a lot of signs are running, and this, I think you are now running. That's what this feels like to me in this reading. I think you're going to start to accelerate. And here it is. You're going to put yourself on a world stage, and you're doing it from a place of love and optimism. This is you having this sense of enlightenment and optimism that's allowing you to reach for the sun. You're reaching for that type of enlightenment. You're following your heart, your inner child. That's what's going to bring you success, and it's very healthy. This card is telling me that you're doing something that's very healthy for you, which tells me that your mind, body, soul is in alignment, and your connection to Source, because we can never forget that. It's all lined up together for you. I think that you've done the work, and you're really coming at it from a place of optimism. You're following that inner child, right? You're doing something that's in your heart, you feel it in your intuition, and you're really able to seize the day. Then we get into the near future, and we've got this Devil energy. There's some type of toxicity that's around you, and it's being clarified by two kings. So maybe it's a male energy that's toxic around you, and I'm not picking on men. You know, I never do that at all. And so, but because there's two kings, that tells me that it could be a person that is toxic around you. This could be a boss. This could be a coworker. This could be a friend or a family member. But I feel like at this point, maybe it's a male energy. And so for you to overcome that type of toxicity, it's about you to call them out with this type of truth. And by calling them out, it just means that you have that clarity of thought. You see it for what it is. You choose what direction you want to go in. It's about you also being able to take a bold step on how you're dealing with it. That could be to break away from a toxic person, place, or thing. That could be just for you to see it and call it out. Maybe you go in a different direction. Honestly, if you are doing any type of drug, maybe this is about you taking a bold step and going into a treatment program. It's that kind of energy where I feel like you're willing to do something about it. You're not being passive, right? But you see it for what it is, and this is very transformative. You know, and maybe that person was hidden from you if it's a person. You know, maybe if it's, because it can be a person, place, or thing. It can even be a thought. Maybe it was hidden from you. You know, sometimes we think something's really good for us, and then we're able to pull back and see, oh, I guess it wasn't after all, right? It could be something as simple as that. And it doesn't have to be anything major. It could be small. Don't be afraid of the devil card. You know, I don't think a bunch of heroin junkies are watching me do tarot. So I don't think it's like overboard, right? So, you know, I love hyperbole, but it's like you don't really see it being, excuse me, something so extreme, but maybe it's something where, you know, it's just, you've got someone that maybe they're really cynical and they think it's funny, and they don't realize that it's actually incredibly negative at a point there you cross a line. You know, it could be something as minor as that. But that's what's coming through in the cards. So that is your present energy. That's your past, present, and future. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. The first card out is the Seven of Swords. This is telling me that there is something going on behind your back. So this can also be the card of strategy, but in this deck, this is talking about there could be potential gossip, because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. Gossip, intellectual property theft. There could be a lot of things going on behind your back, and it's just to keep your eye out, to pay attention. Spirit's calling your attention to it. And this could be literal theft. Someone could actually be stealing like money from you. This could be someone that's stealing something from your house, right? It's just to be aware of that. You know, keep your eyes open. Then we have the Eight of Swords. This is telling me that you're stuck in your head. There's something that you're playing over and over and you feel very trapped. This is a card about self-imposed restriction. And I think that if you just took a few minutes to look at the situation, you will see a way out. Usually she is not able to even see one way out. That's why she feels very trapped. Or if it's one way, that's like not enough. You need to see several ways out. If you calm down, because this is an intellectual card, it's a sword, thoughts, words, ideas. This is allowing you to really think about it and see different avenues, different ways out, but you need to calm down and get out of your head to be able to see it. The third card that's here for you is the Two of Swords. This is Know Thyself. This is about you getting to know yourself as you're going along your life path. He's walking down his life path, and what shows up? A magic mirror. He can't get past it. He can't go around it. He can't go under it or over it. He needs to confront himself before he can go further on his life path. Spirit is saying you need to now get to know yourself again, who you are right here, right now at this moment in time. Maybe you've gone through so many changes that it's good for you to take this moment now to get to know yourself again and see what direction you want to go in. So you're asking questions like, who am I right here, right now? After everything that's gone on, who am I? What now makes me happy in my life? Am I following my heart? Do I enjoy the people I'm with, my friends, my family? Of course, your pets, because they're pure love. But you're asking yourself all of these questions. What's my strength of character? And then you want the flip side. What's your weakness of character? Because you really do need to know both. What's your favorite color? Sounds funny, but was it blue and now it's yellow? Have you changed dramatically? And does that mean that your chakras have changed, that your energy has changed, right? Really ask yourself these questions and everything else, right? Whatever is relatable to your life, and look at what the answers are, and you don't have to share it with anybody. And I think that you will really gain a lot of knowledge from that. And you don't want it to be a knee-jerk reaction like what society wants you to say, what your friends or family want you to say, what you've been saying maybe for 5 years and suddenly it's not true, but that's a knee-jerk response. You automatically say it, what comes out of your mouth, and you're like, That's not really true anymore. I've changed. I'm actually this now or that. I feel this way or feel that way. There's always new information coming in that's going to allow you to have this type of growth and development. That's what you're being asked to do right here with this card. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. All right. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Six of Swords. And Leo, I just want to remind you, this is you, Leo. I know I didn't say it, but this is you. When you show up in your own reading, you're coming at it from a position of strength and power. I just want to make sure I say that. I get so caught up in everything, sometimes I forget. Not very often, but sometimes. All right, I want to make sure I say that. So with the Seven of Swords, this is about something going on behind your back. And it's being clarified by the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So again, this is going to be in the physical realm. So it could literally be someone physically stealing something from you or doing something behind your back, hiding something, poisoning you to someone at work. And I'm not trying to make everybody paranoid, but this card, this energy is showing itself. But we've got this beautiful, strong foundation. This is the Three of Pentacles versus the Five of Pentacles. This is you really feeling left out in the cold. So I think for some of you, something might actually be getting stolen from you and you feel left out in the cold. And if it's money, maybe you can't pay your rent next month. I think that you need to look at your finances because this is about health, wealth. This is the 3D world when we're talking about pentacles. So just keep an eye out. There's something that's going on in that energy. And I really hate, I'm not trying to make anybody paranoid, but it's coming into the field. We also have the Three of Pentacles. This is really telling me that it's about you having this type of community, this teamwork, and this camaraderie. I think that you are trying to double down on having really strong relationships with people. This can also even be the card of marriage, this type of foundation. But I feel that you're going for quality, not quantity right now. It's kind of like if you're looking for friends, you want to have a few phenomenal friends that are always going to be there for you, that you can bounce ideas off of, and that it doesn't matter through thick or thin, they're going to be there. It's going for quality, not quantity. And that could be in a lot of different areas of your life. But I definitely feel like that's coming in for you. Then we have this Eight of Swords. Again, thoughts, words, and ideas. And this is that self-imposed restriction. So in the guidance and advice, when that energy comes up, it's being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords. It's about you going within. When that energy comes up and you feel really trapped, take a time out, take a moment, and tap into your heart and your intuition and ask for guidance. I think that this is about you receiving blessings and receiving that type of guidance from Source. This is from your intuition, and this is about you following your heart. I think that that's your way out. When you feel really trapped in your head, always go to your heart. The heart, the heart, the heart, the heart. Always go to the heart, and that's going to really help guide you. You want them all connected, right? You want to have the mind, body, soul connected, but feel into your heart because that's really what's going to guide you, and then use your intellect to make the right decision for you. I think that's your way out. Then with this Two of Swords, know thyself, it is being clarified by the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords. This is really saying gateways are opening for you. Once you know yourself and you've done that work, gateways open wide up. This is the card of freedom, joy, celebration. This can also be the card of marriage. But this is really about you celebrating these big milestones, these accomplishments like graduations, marriage, that kind of thing. It's not something just small or trivial. This is a gateway that's opening. I mean, 1111, it's huge that's coming in for you. So, but the key is to get to know yourself, who you are right here, right now. And then this is going to allow you to move on to calmer shores. We've got some troubled waters here, but they're moving on to calmer shores. This is you seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This is what's happening after a type of struggle. You're now able to leave it behind you. And that's an intellectual shift. We have a lot of sword energy that came out for you. We've got the 7 of Swords. We've got the 8 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. There's something going on with your intellect, and Spirit is asking you to tap into that right now for the guidance and advice from Spirit. Use your discernment. That's what's coming in. Okay, so that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 10 of Wands. You have an opportunity to really burn out right now. So it's a good idea to see where your energy is going. You know, maybe rein it in a little bit, maybe have a little bit of downtime, but you have an opportunity to really burn yourself out right now. You know, maybe you're trying to do too much. So take a look at your energy, and we'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your challenge is to master a skill. So your challenge is to practice. So this card's about practice makes perfect. So when it's your challenge position, that's saying that maybe you don't have time to practice. Maybe you don't have time for self-mastery, and maybe you're being pulled in too many different directions. So let's get clarifiers, and maybe that prevents, it's not so much a blockage, it's just you don't have time for it, right? That's what I'm getting. It's not that it's a block, it's just that you just don't have it in you right now. It's a time restraint. Let's get some cards. We've got the 2 of Swords, so now it's here twice, but it's a different deck. And then we've got the 5 of Cups. We've got the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so let's start with your opportunity. So you have an opportunity to really burn out. And this is about you taking on too many responsibilities, too many burdens, and that's when you need to start giving some back. Looking at your habits, looking at what you're doing, and seeing what can be cut, what can be limited, what can be put on the back burner. You know, maybe it's just you need to focus on a couple of things right now, and then you do the rest at a later date. And you don't put all that pressure on yourself to burn out. That is being clarified by Know Thyself and the 5 of Cups. So this is telling me that it could be something from your past that's creating a type of blockage. Remember, this is the same card, but it's a different deck. So there's a slightly different meaning to it when it's a different deck. Hold on. Same card, different deck. Okay. So with this card, it is talking about a blockage in the heart, right? And it's an either or decision, but there's actually a third choice here. One, either or, and then there's the third island. Okay, you have a third choice. I think that you can't see it right now. She's got the blindfold on and she's got a blocked heart. There's something from your past that's creating a blockage. Could even be from a past life. Something's creating a blockage for you right now, and you're feeling very burned out. So I think that if you look into this, I think that that would help you with your energy, because we also have the 5 of Cups. So this again is the card of grief and loss, bereavement. He's mourning these 3 spilt cups of wine. Now, if he would just turn around and see these 2 cups standing, it becomes the card of gratitude. But he does need to go through this grieving process because it's real. He feels it. He's got that black cloak. He's mourning. But if he turns around, it becomes the card of gratitude. He's got 2 cups. He can start building his cups up again. Go to the 3, the 4, push past the next 5 and get on to the 6. But at this stage, what I'm getting is that you've got something coming in. You have an opportunity to burn out, and you have an opportunity where I feel like there's going to be some confusion. Okay, because I feel like you're having a hard time seeing this other choice. You're having a hard time. You've got a blockage in your heart. And then this is also cups. To me, the heart is, the block is the heart and the intuition. And that's what you're having a hard time with right here. So it could be that something has happened that you're so burned out that your connection with your heart and your intuition can be a little muddled right now because you're so tired. It might not be clear. It might be weak, right? The connection, because you're like, oh, what is it again? You're tired. So really get a look at your energy and get some clarity on it. If you need to take the weekend off, do it, because you need to really regain your strength. I feel like you've got so many awesome big things coming in for yourself. If you're burned out, you might not be able to make it happen. And I don't like to say that, but the energy is key for you, okay? All right, then we get into your challenge. Your challenge is this type of self-mastery. Your challenge is to practice makes perfect. And again, if that energy is there, that could be part of the blockage. I don't want to say blockage, but that card came up, the Two of Swords, and it's blocking the heart when she's crossing her arms like that. And it's being clarified by the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is saying, come at it from a loving energy, loving, nurturing, love, 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 loving energy. And this will help you break through. This will help you see practice makes perfect in maybe what it is that you love. Maybe you're doing practice makes perfect in something that you don't love, and that makes it drudgery. That makes it a challenge because maybe you don't want to do it every day. Maybe your heart's not in it, and then it feels like it's overwhelming. Maybe that's part of what's burning you out. And you just think, what am I doing? I need to do something different. So come at it from a place of love. Look at it from a place of love. Nurturing. What seeds do you want to plant? She's all four queens put together. You have that ability, right? To me, she's pure love. To me, she can even be source. So really come at it from that type of angle. What do you really love? And what do you not love right now that's sapping your energy? We have the Knight of Pentacles. He's the slowest moving knight. He's not even moving in this deck. Look at the horse is not moving, but he's holding a pentacle. He's got the knowledge and the wisdom to make things happen. He's going to be putting one steady foot in front of the other. He's bringing you an opportunity. And he's pursuing an opportunity. So for this to be the conflict of practice makes perfect and to have that type of self-mastery, I think it's really coming back to basics. Follow your heart. Take one steady foot in front of the other, and that's how you're going to overcome the inability to have practice makes perfect, the inability to have self-mastery. It's going to come from love. Love is the key here for all of you. I don't think it's hard. I just think it's just the key. Wow, Leo. Okay, well, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm going to be traveling this summer. I'm in Florida, and my goal is to go over to Australia and New Zealand. And I always say Tasmania because it's not on the mainland. So I always say I want to go to Australia, New Zealand, and I'm going to hit Tasmania while I'm there because I don't want to leave that off. It's kind of like the United States. We have Hawaii, okay? It's not the mainland. So somebody made a funny comment. Anyway, so that's for you, whoever's out there. And that's my goal. So I want to go in your winter. I can't handle the heat. So let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm going to try and make it to other areas too. I want to get back over to Europe. I haven't been there for a few years. And I want to go to Canada, different parts of the United States. And if I can, I want to hit South Africa because that is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places in the world. And I cannot wait to go. I really would love to see Cape Town. And I hope I'm not leaving anybody out. There's other areas I'd like to go to too, but that is my priority focus right now. But Australia is it. I'm going to try and do conferences and speaking engagements. And I have a lot of clients over there. So I definitely am going to try and make it over there throughout the entire state and New Zealand. All right, everybody. What else to tell you? Oh, go to my new website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and sign up for the newsletter if you want to be entered into the drawing and get updates on what I'm doing and where I'm going. And if you'd like to sign up for a personal reading or to sign up for the online tarot masterclass, that's exactly where you want to go. Reach out to me if you have any other questions. And don't forget Tarot Tuesday, where I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m., and I answer your questions. I think that's it. All right. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.